Hi, Stephen here from Sound of an Ocean Wave, and this is day 15 of the November daily draws. So as we start the weekend, let's see what message we get. I'll be taking the first card from the Forest of Enchantment Tarot, followed by an Oracle card from the Forest of Enchantment Oracle. So let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. Okay, here we go. And we have the Three of Visions, or as it's usually called, the Three of Cups. We're having a lot of cups, visions, cards, aren't we? Seems to be. We have three bears here dancing in the forest, enjoying themselves, having fun. And I seem to be getting a lot, I don't know if you've picked this up, that in the midst of all the work we're doing and picking the right goal to go for and everything like that, the serious stuff, there's also this reminder to, I mean, we had like the Queen of Cups or the Weaver of Visions. Another cups. And that was about taking care of ourselves and our needs and, looking after ourselves and self-care and everything. And part of that, and it seems to have come up a couple of times, is enjoying what we're doing and having times of fun, having times of, lifting our spirits, doing something that takes care of ourselves emotionally, spiritually, that helps us, stopping getting too bogged down with things and to lift ourselves up and put a smile on our face and have fun. And these are having fun together. So, whereas we've had things that we can do by ourselves and have enjoyable time, some leisure time, some enjoyable moments to ourselves, here we have where we can have fun and enjoyment with others. Shared fun and enjoyment with others is one of the things that can, first of all, bond and strengthen the bonds of friendship and relationship. They become stronger. They grow when we spend time together like that. It doesn't have to be for anything serious, but even having a social gathering, a party, or some just a fun gathering where we enjoy each other's company, connecting with others, with fun, laughing together, that can certainly lift our spirits. That can certainly, and it brings us closer together as well. It deepens the connection we have with other people. So this card reminds us that as solitary as we may be, and we may like or prefer to be by ourselves as much as possible. Some do, some don't. Some like to be with other people and like to socialize, etc. Whatever it is, you do you and you be you. But even the most sort of solitary of us can benefit from occasional times of connection with other people. Even if it's just chatting with other people over the phone, uh, over video chat, over text, interacting with other people, connecting with other people. We don't have to be in the same place. Yes, it's enhanced, I believe, if we're in the same geographical space and we can see each other and be with one another and even dance with one another, etc. But it's more the connection with other people. It stops us from becoming too solitary, too isolated. We need that external connection with another being, with another person, That's how we grow. That's how we develop. So there needs to be some interaction. And maybe this comes to remind us just to not forget that, because we can be so caught up in our own minds and our own things that we forget. We can, and that's how relationships can, become distant. And what were once close relationships, we can drift apart because we don't nurture the connection. And that was something else that the Queen of Cups yesterday, the Weaver of Visions would have helped us with as well, is nurturing that connection with one ourselves and also with other people. So it doesn't surprise me that this card has followed on from that. So it's saying that whatever opportunity you have to be with other people, with family members, with friends, with a loved one, just interact. You don't have to do anything really, major. It can just be by being together, enjoying one another's company, having fun, and there doesn't have to be any great, lengthy, deep conversation or anything like that. In fact, on the contrary, sometimes we need the light-hearted, the lighter connection, where we're just having, fun. We're not getting down to the the nitty-gritty of things. We're just having fun. We're just just casual stuff that takes us above the mundane and the nitty-gritty of life. That in those times, the positive energy will strengthen us and each other as we connect in that way. So let's as much as we can, that we're able to, with opportunities, let's at least be willing to make those connections and to have those times, and try not to shrink back from them when we get those opportunities, and to value the connections and relationships with others that we have. Okay, let's see which oracle card we get to go with that. Okay, here we go. And we have the Bramble Brigade. We've had this before. And it's this group, the brigade. And we have the person here leading the way, and they're marching behind him. This in a sense, is all about facing challenges together, coming together collectively, and together we can be a greater force than individually. And this again echoes that yes, we can do things as individuals, but we could do so much more when we follow each other, when we come behind a common goal together. We can accomplish great things. So building those connections with others, this communal kind of connection and solidarity as we move forward, can be so powerful in achieving a common goal, a common desire that we all have. Don't underestimate the power of like-minded individuals that group together with a common aim and back each other up and follow each other and move with each other towards that common aim. So where we can have fun together as well as work together towards a common aim with a common cause. Collectively, we can do so much. And I feel that's what these cards are reminding us today. That's the message behind them, that your individual power is magnified when you're in a collective group setting of like-minded individuals that have the same cause at heart. There is extra power behind that. Okay, so that's today's message. I'll be back tomorrow with day 16. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.